Hey everyone, welcome back. And this is my review of Review-Kaito episode 4. Now, I was really scared that this episode was not going to come out. Because usually it comes out at like Sundays or Mondays in terms of the translations. But this week it came out it's Wednesday already. It either came out late yesterday or really early this morning. What the fuck? So I just thought I'd mention that real quick. I was really scared it wasn't going to come out translated, but thankfully it did, because this was once again a really good episode of Review-Kaito. We have a new detective on the scene. His name is Hakuba. Now, I knew they were going to have to do this eventually, because so far in this series, it's been completely one-sided in Kaito's favor, alright? Aoko's father sucks. At least when it comes to trying to catch Kaito. He might be the #1 detective in Japan when it comes to catching other criminals, but when it comes to catching Kaito, he sucks, okay? And this new detective Hakuba still lost in the end. Technically, they kind of both lost in a way, because Kaito unfortunately wasn't able to get what he was looking for, but at the same time, Hakuba wasn't able to catch Kaito, and I'm really glad. Well, obviously, but for an additional reason why I'm really glad is because Hakuba actually had a bet going on with Kaito, not knowing he's Review-Kaito, obviously, which this is another case where I just have to facepalm. Not because of the whole costume thing, but I'm saying because they're both named fucking Kaito. That's even worse than the whole James Bond thing or the whole Batman thing, where they just put on a costume. That's even worse. Okay, but anyways, though, Hakuba transferred into her school, which, okay, I didn't realize he wasn't an adult, but okay. And apparently he instantly had a crush on Aoko, and he made a bet with Kaito that because Aoko won these concert tickets, she wanted to take Kaito, but Hakuba made a bet with Kaito that if he could catch Kaito Kid during his next heist, he'd actually go with Aoko. And although he lost, Kaito ended up, because of his heist, getting basically, just either a broken leg or a sprained leg or something. So he was in the hospital. So Aoko had to go with her father, and she's lamented at the end that it was really boring, which was kind of funny. So I'm kind of pissed that we didn't get to see Kaito and Aoko there together, because they're obviously Aoko in love with him, but I think it's pretty obvious he's in love with Aoko as well, despite what he says. But also I'm kind of glad, because I really didn't want to see Hakuba going there, because I don't like his character because of how he's hitting on Aoko. This is actually a cliche that I don't like. Yes, there are cliches that I don't like, believe it or not, but I do like him for the fact that he has a purpose, okay? His purpose is to provide some sort of challenge for Kaito, okay? And even though he didn't end up catching Kaito in the end in this episode, he still did a pretty damn good job of it. Kaito is going to have to really step up his game, or else he's going to be caught eventually, okay? And that's what Hakuba's purpose is. I just don't think he's too likable of a character, in my opinion, but either way, though, one thing I have heard is that apparently, because I think it says before, but I'll say it again, I have not seen Detective Conan, nor have I seen the original Kaito Kid, which this is or the original Review-Kaito, which this is supposedly supposed to be a remake to, I think. So, but apparently Detective Conan, which I don't know what his name is, but apparently he's going to make an appearance in this series, and I'm not sure if he did in the original Review-Kaito or not, but if he does, then that'd be pretty fucking awesome to see him in the flesh. Okay, because I thought that Review-Kaito was a spin-off of this Detective Conan, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be, but I didn't know they take place in the same universe, to where the detective actually does exist in this universe. So it'd be really kind of interesting, because from what I know about Detective Conan, which is very little, mind you, he's in that universe. He's supposed to be the best detective in the entire world. So it'd be really interesting if that's the case. It'd be really interesting to see him and Kaito actually go at it with each other. You know what I mean? So that will actually be really fucking epic and awesome if that actually happens, and I really hope it does. Either way, though, once again, a very good episode of Magic Kaito. If you have yet to see this week's episode of Magic Kaito, I definitely recommend that you do. Kaito wins in the end again, and really, this is yet another example of a series that's really cliche, but it's doing it right, and it's really fucking awesome. Okay? I love how they seem to be balancing the main plot of Kaito Kid along with the romance that they actually have here, which works very well. Okay? Again, I'm just kind of bummed out that we didn't get to see Kaito and Aoko at that concert together. Okay, because to me that would have been like the highlight of the episode, because I'm a sucker for romances, okay? Which is why I'm enjoying the romance so much. But either way, in the series, but either way, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. After guys, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.